I'm back. I'm back with my top 100 favorite songs list. Um, we left off. We was at Lauryn Hill. Lost Ones at 26. I am not repeating that goddamn countdown. It's too long. If y'all want to know the numbers of the other positions, watch the other videos. Stupid. But I'm gonna have a recap anyway at the end. So number 25, Nirvana. Smells Like Teen Spirit. It's the theme to the Breakfast Club every morning. Kurt Cobain's iconic presence. I mean, Kurt Cobain was loud, he was vicious, he was real, he was just very entertaining. I mean, it's unfortunate that he committed suicide because he had a long career ahead of him if he would have stayed alive, I think. Number 24, R. Kelly, I Believe I Could Fly. One of the most beautiful songs ever made. And R. Kelly's biggest hit and R. Kelly's critically best song. I think that R. Kelly was just he was very introspective. He had so much substance in this record. It was like, you could see fucking dolphins doing backflips and fucking pelicans walking across the street and shit. You know, you could just see all that Disney World and shit like that on this motherfucker. R. Kelly went in with his pen on this one. You know what I'm saying? It was on Space Jam. It came out in '96. You know, it was a very wonderful song, man. It's one of the greatest songs ever. It's one of my favorite songs ever. Number 23, Home Alone, R. Kelly again, featuring Keith Murray. This song is an anthem. This shit makes you want to bob your head, jump up and down, you know, do the wop, do the bus stop, do the running man, all that shit. Keith Murray was in jail in 1999. He had just went to jail after the song came out, and it was a #1 hit for like 2-3 weeks. Imagine the money that Keith Murray came home to due to this song. Home Alone, best R. Kelly song, my favorite R. Kelly song, and it's the hottest. It's just hot. You play this anywhere, that bitch will jump. Number 22, I found out a fun fact about number 22. It's Dr. Dre, The Watcher. Nas Ghost wrote this song. I thought it was Jay, but Jay did Still Dre. But Nas wrote The Watcher. The Watcher had the most iconic hook. Eminem and Nocturnal did the hook on it. You know, Dre was just recapping his musical history. I mean, The Watcher is just a classic record on a classic album, 2001 and 1999. Number 21, The Notorious B.I.G. Juicy, featuring Total. Man, this record has the most quotables in the hip-hop game. Everybody knows the first verse of this song. Everybody knows it. You know, I can show you right now, right quick. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt, pepper, and heavy D up in the limousine. Writing pictures on my wall. Tag Mr. Magic Marley Marl. I let my tape rot till I take pop. You know, and everybody knows this first verse, man. This shit is crazy. That's why it's number 21 and one of my favorite records. Number 20, Puff Daddy, featuring Lil Kim Deluxe and Biggie Smalls. It's all about the Benjamins. You play this anywhere, it's gonna pop. It's the champagne pouring. It's the champagne bottle popping. It's the ice rolly wrist all up in the camera. It's the show up and show out record of all time, man. I think that it's all about the Benjamins. Just speaks money. It's all about the grind. It's all about the hustle. Puff Daddy is telling you in the song, man. Number 19, one of the greatest posse cuts of all time. The Lox featuring DMX and Lil Kim. Money, Power, and Respect. It's one of the greatest hip-hop songs of all time, if not the greatest. Jadakiss goes hard, Styles P, Sheik Luch goes hard, DMX goes off. Lil Kim's hook is like one of the greatest hooks of all time, probably top 5 hooks of all time. Number 18, Andre 3000, A Day in the Life of Benjamin Andre. This was on the Love Below. This is like one of the greatest songs ever. Like, Andre 3000 goes in, and this is pure substance. This is pure Andre 3000. Lyricism at its best. Top 5 current rapper right now, skill-wise. You know what I'm saying? He's not hot, but Andre 3000 can rap his ass off. He can go toe-to-toe with any of these superstars. If Andre 3000 had a resume, though, I think he'd probably be the greatest. If he actually put the work in. Number 17, Outkast, The Art of Storytelling, Part 1. Big Boy and Andre tell stories about one of those hot Atlanta nights. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Andre 3000's verse was so iconic. Big Boy's was so street and so animated. You know what I'm saying? The beat is one of the best beats of all time. J. Cole did Land of the Snakes off this beat, and I just love J. Cole for that because he knows hip-hop. Number 16, Nas, You Hold Me, featuring Genuine. This was on one of Nas's worst albums, Nostradamus, but this was a party anthem. You know, Nas was talking that shit about, hey, yo, you owe me, straight up. Timberland on the beat, Genuine on the hook. This was just a match made in heaven. This sounds like some shit that Magoo should have hopped on. But You Owe Me, straight fire. Like, this was like the only song. Yo, I could have bought this single instead of buying Nostradamus. I would have saved me about $8. Number 15, Jay-Z, Big Pimpin' featuring UGK. Pimp C had one of the most iconic verses on here. Jay-Z had a dope verse, Bun B had a dope verse. It was like their biggest hits. UGK, man, was put on the map after this. I mean, this is like one of them songs that everybody knows these lyrics. Like, white cats know these lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Everybody of every race, every color, every background knows the song. Number 14, The Next Episode, Dr. Dre featuring Snoop Dogg and Nate Dogg. One of the best hip-hop records ever. Dr. Dre is one of my favorite artists / producers / I don't give a fuck who ghost writes for him. Dre's work is timeless. He's one of the greatest producers of all time. And this is the greatest bridge. This is the greatest Nate Dogg shit ever, man. Number 13, Dr. Dre featuring Eminem, Forgot About Dre. I used to sing this shit every day at baseball practice. I was never paying attention at baseball practice. I'll say nowadays everybody wanna talk like they got something to say. The same old shit, but I've been low key. Hated on by most of these niggas with no cheese, no wheels and no G's, no wheels and no keys, no folks, no wheels and no keys. Man, that shit is hard. Like, Dre was rapping fast, Eminem was rapping faster. Eminem did his verse. He cited his verse from Nigga What, Nigga Who. Number 11, Tupac featuring Dr. Dre, California Love. One of the greatest songs in hip-hop history. Pac was iconic, but this made him icon status. This made him like a Frank Sinatra of the times, you know what I'm saying, of the 90s. Tupac was just that iconic figure. Like, even though Tupac made mistakes like any other man, he still made great music. He still brought the West Coast to the forefront. Number 11, Nas, Ether. I was waiting for the response to take over. When I heard this, I was like, Jay, I think Nas might have got you. And Jay, my favorite rapper. So, Nas went in on Jay on this shit. He disrespected him. Like, he shitted on his whole existence. It's just not fair how, man. Woo! Then he came with that weak ass